I thought for a second that it didn't go sideways. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So hopefully, hopefully y'all can see this okay, and it's not every which way but loose. I kind of can't tell. Um, no, of course it didn't. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I don't know how to fix this. This thing is, it says rotation is locked. Rotate thing back. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I swear I had this set up correctly, and I made the mistake. I know what I did. I made the mistake of going out of it on my phone, and now instead of a full screen, y'all got this. Oh my God. Okay, so if this bothers y'all way too much, I can understand. Give me just a second because I got to adjust this so I don't smack it. Um, if this bothers y'all too much with it being so whatever, I can end the stream and I can start another one. So I'll ask y'all's opinion on that. So let me say hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, I can't, you know, I try really hard to get this thing to work like I want it to. And I set all the buttons, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I set the buttons because it goes and does its own thing anyway. So let me first say, hello, Lee. Lee always sets up our table for us. He takes out the trash, recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystria Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on the way to your seat. Hello, Kathleen. Thank you, Lee, always for setting up the table for us. Oh, it jumped on me. Why did it jump on me? Uh, Hello, Erin. Hello, Linda. I hope everyone else is having a great evening as well. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Courtney. Um, Vanessa. Hello, Marion. Michelle. Kim. Um, we have a second Cheryl, right? Or yeah, Cheryl. Oh, I just went. Christina, Amy, Karen, Wendy, and Robert. Hello, Mr. Giggles. Okay, so hello, the Tiger Lily. How are you? Oh, Lee, you're here for me and not the camera angle. Oh, thank you. Okay, so first off, I wanted to show you guys. So I'm not sure what is happening with the lighting going on here. I put on my festive Christmas nails for tonight. Because it's right before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve Eve. Um, so, okay, so I need y'all before we go further. So Lee has told me, I need everybody else. If y'all need me to go out and reschedule to have the camera do like it's supposed to, let me know. Or if y'all are okay with this angle, I would appreciate it if y'all would let me know that as well. So hello, Sarah. Hello, Liliana. Hey, Jen. Hey, Sherry. Sherry, you have a crush on what? Who do you have a crush on? Hey, Exet Hoya, show your setup. Well, my setup is it's one of those flexi army things. So, hey, Bestie! Bestie is going out light looking, so she's just going to be in the chat. Um, Hello, Damon Psyche. How are you? Hey, Cammy. Aloha. Hello, Wendy. You're okay with the way it is? Angel, you're all good. You're with Lee. Okay, well, thank you. Because y'all, okay. Okay, before I get to, I am working on a diamond painting. I'm working actually on one that I just recently unboxed. Um, And y'all, this thing is so gorgeous. Now, granted, I'm only on the second section, but I mean, like, already it's just absolutely beautiful. Um, but so I also am doing the Christmas premieres. And let me tell you something, y'all. If y'all could have been around last night, excuse me, let me get a sip for just a second. So let me just say this. First off, I am a procrastinator. I am one of the biggest procrastinators that probably exists. And so of course, I waited to film everything until yesterday because I'm an idiot. But anyway, so what I did, um, and the project that I worked on, because I did not do diamond painting, okay, I actually chose to do a version, I say a version, of a miniature, okay. Now, with that being said, it took longer than I expected. So here's what my fear is. I'll tell you my fear. Those of you that know my channel, you know that when I unbox stuff, I have a portion that I call chipmunk mode. Lee lovingly refers to me as Alvina, female version of Alvin. So, in order to fit the premiere down to the allotted time, most of the premiere is in chipmunk mode. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you right now, I laughed my butt off because y'all know when I film, I do not how do I say it? Mm. I do not edit myself. Just whatever happens, happens. Sherry, there's not really a way to show my setup. I just have an arm, a posable, bendable arm that my camera goes on. It's clipped on beside me. So there's not really, this is about the best that I can get with it right now. But, Lee, love it. There is definitely Elvina. Hey, Joe, how you doing, sweetie Petey? Okay, let's just say that I did start off attempting to try to talk about Christmas stuff and all that while I was, and something that else that y'all uh, should know about me is that for whatever reason, when I am working on miniatures, I tend to talk to the pieces because they make me mad sometimes, and I'm trying to get it to work. So the problem is, I am now. I'm listen. There's no cussing. There's some fussing, but there is no cussing in it. It's just that I am telling those pieces what for and trying to figure out what is happening. So I did end up making, so it's not a regular miniature. Um, I thought when I first ordered it that it was, but it's not. I actually got something that's more like a wooden puzzle. And so it pretty much just kind of clips together. But y'all, it did not want. Oh, okay, Sherry, you're 9. Well, welcome. Welcome. I hope that you have fun. Um, yeah, Kara, I talk to inanimate objects all the time. I really do. Kara has been on the phone with me when I am in the middle of making a miniature, and yep, and she's like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm like, "I'm talking to this piece right here, and it is not behaving itself at all." Um, so, I do worry that people, you know, I know chipmunk mode is not for everybody, but y'all, I'm telling you, if you want a good laugh, if you want a good laugh, my premiere is on Christmas Day at 7 p.m. Central. So, uh, unedited. See, Jen, if you love Chipmunk Mode and unedited Brandy, oh, you are so going to get unedited Brandy. You are going to get me telling those pieces what they did wrong, that they will go in where they're supposed to go. And yeah, y'all, I had not realized exactly how much I had talked to these things. And so I promise at some point in the premiere, I am able to finally get my stuff together and start putting pieces together and actually talking. But I will say you do get to see the entire project put together from start to finish. Um, oh, hello. I think Hello Kitty is very, very cute. Um, hello, Karina. How are you doing, gorgeous? There you go. I got it. I got it turned around. Not sure why you don't want that, but okay. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, yeah. Chipmunk mode. It came out of necessity, and it was put in out of necessity. So yeah, if you've ever enjoyed it and you just want to have a good laugh, come and join me in the premiere because it's definitely going to. And in fact, I had an idea about doing something, and I'm going to wait until after the premiere to see how that goes to decide if I'm going to actually do it or not. Um, so, hey, Sarah Ann, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you also have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, there we go. So, what is everybody? This is the first year, y'all. I do not have a Christmas tree up, which is very weird for me. I do not have a Christmas tree up. I do have Christmas decorations, including what I made last night, or yesterday. So, I do have Christmas decorations. I just don't have a tree. I also, I kind of feel bad about this. Y'all got to tell me. I have adult kids, and so they ask for money, um, because I guess sometimes I don't always get them what they want or need. So they did ask me for money. So I did. I gave them money, but that also means that there was nothing to gift wrap. So yeah, I kind of feel bad. Has anybody else in the chat ever, you know, given money instead for Christmas? Because I kind of feel bad. But my kids they swear up and down that they uh that they are happy with it. I'm trying to fix this so that y'all can see a little bit more of the canvas and less of my arm. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad that it's messed up. That's gonna make me crazy. Oh, you're better. I bet, baby, you miss your cat and your husband's cat. Well, Karina, we are here for you anytime that you need me. Hearts, sweetie, hearts. You know what? You can contact me anytime, and I'll be glad to talk to you if you ever need anybody. Hello, Sherry. How are you doing? Bubbles Crafty Corner. Gift wrap. I know I should have gift wrapped money. Look. I had the idea. I contemplated with it, but I was scared that I would make my kids mad. I had contemplated like putting it inside of like a really tiny box, and then wrapping that box in a box and that box in a box. Like I thought about doing that whole thing, but I'm scared my kids would have tried to kill me if I mean not for real, but you know what I'm saying. Like they would have been like, "You have got to be kidding me." As it was, um, Danny ended up wrapping one of Jasmine's presents like in tape where you could not get to any way, shape, or form the edge of it, and he thought that that was absolutely hilarious. We call it Granny D wrapping, and the reason that we call it Granny D wrapping is because my mother, who they call Granny D, um, ever since I was a little kid, my mother has wrapped presents within an inch of their life. Like you literally, there is no the edges of the paper, you cannot get to the edges of the paper. So you either have to cut through the front of the paper and rip it or whatnot. And the reason that my mom started doing that is because for whatever reason, I don't know, I was a slick little kid. And I loved going and peeking at my presents because I never could find where she hid them, ever. So what I would do is I would get underneath the tree and I would very carefully unwrap the edges of the present. Y'all, I got good at it. I could very carefully unwrap it, look at what I got, very carefully rewrap it back, looking exactly like it looked. I don't know how she ever figured out that I did it like that, but she did figure it out. And so the next Christmas, I was surprised when I went to go do my sneak peek inside my presents and I couldn't get in because it was taped within an inch of its life. So my mom, she showed me, and so now because of that, we call anything that is wrapped like super securely like that, we call that Granny D wrapping. Um, nope. I'm trying to see about some of the comments. Okay, Karina, you do it all the time. Good. Cami, you always give money instead of gifts because it's not only easier and that's right, right? They can get whatever they want. I don't need, whatever their little heart desires, they can have. Um, Angel, you'd rather money than something that'll clutter the house more? Well, yeah, true. Joe, you got over Christmas a few years ago. You don't do nothing, Joe? You don't do nothing. Do you at least do like any Christmas decorations? I do some Christmas decorations. I just didn't do a tree. Sarah, and your parents gave you money, um, way too expensive. They tell you, yeah. I can get that, but the problem is that, the kids change what they want versus what they need all the time, and um, so, and now that Jasmine is a mother, she's wanting different things than what she originally wanted. So I was just like, here, have it. You have the house all set up, lights and trees. Oh, Robert, you lucky, lucky person. I would love to have everything set up. But like I said, all I did some DIY Christmas ornaments. Or not ornaments. They're not ornaments. They're Christmas standy things. Plus my bookshelves they're not bookshelves. Why? So help me God. I keep calling it bookshelves every time. Book ends for my premiere. So those are my Christmas things that I have up. Your daughter totally loves to get money. Yep, she's picky. Well, my kids are picky too now. Um, yep. Oh, good. I'm not the only one that learned how to unwrap and wrap back. I'm telling you, it's so fun, until they figure out what you've done. Then it's not so fun. You hope to have a house one day. You can host oh, that would, yeah. A house would be nice. A house would be nice one day. Hello, Mommy 214. How are you? Hey, happy little drills. Joe, you got a Christmas diamond painting and a wreath on the door. Well, you know what? There you go. You got some Christmas cheer going on there. You got some Christmas cheer. Aaron, 4 of your 5 nieces and nephews got money. Baby's already 2 months, so she got a big gift. The money gifts are all wrapped. So I wish I would have thought. Now, what I did do, so I didn't wrap them in presents, but, okay, me and my kids, I have told you guys, Halloween is my favorite time of the year, right? So, okay, I'm going to ask this before I say it. Since Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and this is Christmas time, anybody have a clue what one of my favorite Christmas movies is? Knowing that Halloween is my favorite. I'm curious if anybody's going to guess before I say it. Oh, Lee, you have next to nothing? Can one year wrap money, different size bills mixed with play? Oh my God, that would be so funny. Oh, look, happy little drills got it immediately. Yeah, oh, look. That's right. Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually had a tree one year that the ornaments, everything was Nightmare Before Christmas. Um, so my kids are also very, very into Nightmare Before Christmas. And, DAC had those um, Nightmare Before Christmas cards. And since I have three kids and there were three cards, and it actually was perfect because um, each of my kids are very specific. So, like for Jasmine, the one that said Scream Queen is perfect for her, and I'll tell you why in a second. And then I gave Danny the Jack one, and I gave Chris the Zero. And it's kind of funny because Chris has always loved Zero in the movie. And for Jasmine, the reason I did Scream Queen, not only does she like Nightmare Before Christmas, but when she was younger, I want to say she had to be about, maybe 8 or 9 years old. And we took her to Disney. Living in Florida, uh, we would go to Disney World all the time. Okay. So we took her to Disney. She's dressed in her princess costume. And of course, it's Belle because that's, I'm pretty sure she was dressed as Belle. It was either that or Snow White. I think it was Belle, though. And so, anyway, she saw the uh, evil stepsister, Cinderella's evil stepsisters out there. And for whatever reason, they challenged Jasmine. Maybe Jasmine challenged them. But a screaming match was challenged, and so they screamed, and Jasmine screamed back. And I actually have pictures of when Jasmine screamed because she screamed so loud. They actually reared back in surprise. So that is why Scream Queen is literally the perfect card for her because she is the little scream queen. She is hilarious. Um, let's see. Okay, that's what decoration wise. Oh, okay. One year you received a Barbie and she said, "Mommy, I hate Barbie," and threw it. Oh no. When the kid that gave her to her was sitting next to her. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. Well, kids are unfiltered. We do try to instill in them, listen, no matter if you don't like the gift or what, you be kind, you be courteous. It's not about the gift, it's about the thought behind it, but sometimes when they're little, that little lesson doesn't sink in straight away. So yeah. Um Do I like mail stamping? Nail stamping? Yeah, I actually do have, I don't have it with me right now. I've got to go pick it up. But I do have a nail stamp set. And I have done it a little bit. I'm still not great on getting, um, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm not great at getting the whole design on the nail. See, like I painted this, and these are I don't know, these little foil pieces, but I just I started painting the pictures, but I can't seem to get the stamp to do the full nail. Like it'll do parts. So I'm doing something wrong. I just haven't figured out what I'm doing wrong yet. Sarah Ann, you already told your husband sorry because you got him next to nothing for Christmas. You were focused. You know what? Okay, so I think a lot of times parents have an understanding that, or at least, parents that I know and we did as well, is that the gifts for ourselves were, last thing on the list. And it was always, the stuff for the kiddos. Um, and, it's so weird to know that my kiddos are grown now, so it does feel a little weird. It feels a little strange to not have them running in on Christmas Day at the butt crack of dawn to wake you up to go look at the tree when you've already seen the tree. You always tell your kiddos to be thankful. You know what? And that's the whole thing. Is I've tried to tell them, I'm like, my kids get it now, but when they were younger, um, Jasmine was better at hiding her facial expressions. Chris, not so much. If Chris didn't like something, you could pretty much look at that face and know that Chris didn't like it because you gotta. Chris could not play poker, and we would understand because we'd be like, oh nope, nope, nope. And so even though Chris would be like, thank you, it would be one of those thank you, and then the eyes would tell you, what in the did you just get me? That I am now having to say thank you for. So, I've tried to explain to them, y'all, it's not about the present. The fact that they even got you anything, you should be grateful for. Like I know being a teacher, especially middle school, I used to be a high school teacher and it's the same applied for high school. But high school and middle school kids, especially because I teach eighth graders, if they're going to get gifts, because they got too many teachers, right? They don't just have one teacher. And so, and they still don't have money of their own. So they'd have to get their parents to get it. And so the problem is that they'll get stuff for their friends at school, rightfully so. And, sometimes I would get a Christmas card from a kid, or something, but usually, I was lucky if the kids would even just say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. But this year I did get surprised. I had a set of kids. They got together to get me a small little present. It was like this little sign placard, and it just, y'all, my heart absolutely melted. I can't stand it. It actually melted. They said, it said, the future of the world starts in this classroom. Um, y'all, that made my heart smile so much. Um, and they were worried that I wouldn't like it. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I love it. So yes, I have been very grateful this year to have some amazing kids, amazing students, and um, it has been a challenging year. I have faced challenges, but I think all of us have, right? And to me, Christmas time is the time to reflect on, how we have overcome hurdles of the year and how the next year is gonna be better. So maybe I'm wrong. But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right, let me go back up. Uh, ah, okay. Let's see. Maniology has nightmare. Oh, oh, I'm gonna have to check them out. I'm hoping I will have to go back in the chat and remember Maniology because that would be cool. You were at a bowling alley oh no, you were in lane 2 and it landed in lane 12. Well, thank God nobody was hurt. Oh my God, that would freak me out too. He should have yelled free Barbie. Although, well, I don't know. I guess technically, as long as the shoe didn't hit them, I think they'd be okay, right? I know, right? It was very sweet of them. Um, so I'm curious what everybody, have you already, is anybody traveling for Christmas? I am not traveling. I am here. We had to end up doing our Christmas early with our kiddos because, well, now that they are grown, uh, Jasmine and her husband want to start their own traditions, and uh, I have kiddos that have to work, kiddos who had other plans, and so unfortunately, everybody could not get together on Christmas Eve like we have when they were little. So we had to do Christmas early. I don't know if anybody has ever faced that in their family where you had to do Christmas on a different day than normal. Um, but that is definitely my experience this year is that we had to celebrate early. So that means that Christmas Eve. Now I am going to go. I'm actually getting up in the morning to head to Jasmine's, where I am going to spend some time with them and the baby, because hello, I love that little girl so much. She just warms the little hackles of my heart, and I cannot get enough of her. So I am actually heading there to hang out with them. I'm going to spend the night. I am going to get up early Christmas morning, and well, not early, but early for me during the holidays. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to go come home. So I'm actually going to be all by my little lonesome self, sort of, on Christmas Day. But you know what? I'm going to craft. I'm going to watch these premieres, and I'm going to have a good old time. So I'm just going to be hanging out in the chat rooms and having a good time with everybody in the diamond painting community. But is anybody traveling? Is anybody going long distances? I'm always curious how many people have to travel long distances for Christmas. Because I know when the kids were growing up, we had to travel to, we had to travel between here and Alabama. Luckily, Alabama is not super, super far, so that's good. Oh, you're enjoying your break from homeschooling. I'm enjoying my break from regular schooling. I really don't want to go. I have to go back up there. I didn't get all my grading done. Um, I found I thought every school in the world ended their Christmas break where the grades had to be in before Christmas break. But I think Florida is just might be one of the only weirdo states. But that's what we do. Oh, you're staying home for once. Woohoo! You told her you should be on a baseball team. Hey, look, she got an arm on her. She needs to go out. That's right. She needs to go out for that baseball team. Well, Lee, you can join me. You can join me. I am. I'm definitely enjoying her. I want to, like, every time I see her, I get that little cute aggression. Do y'all know what I'm talking about when I say cute aggression? You just want to just, I just, I just love her so much. And, like, I'm wanting to hold her all the time. Um, her mama won't let me hold her all the time, though. But I want to. Like, the want to hold her all the time is there. But mama puts a kibosh on it sometimes. So yeah. Oh, Francis, you traveled to Alaska. Oh my God. Okay. What was it like? So did they have, I mean, because Alaska looks so beautiful. Did they have everything decorated there and everything? I'm just curious. Um, if you could go, you would go to Maine, right? Maine from Florida. See, here's my only problem. So, like, it's cold tonight. Okay, now let's just say relative cold. Okay, listen here. This Florida chick, so for me, it's in the 40s, 50s. It's cold, okay? To my little body, it's cold. But maybe but I have found from my northerner friends that is not cold. But like literally up until the live started, I had my little portable heater up here at my feet going, um, warming my little tootsies because I can't stand it. I can't. I have to have the heat on. Your daughter's coming home later from Pensacola to Orlando. Okay, well, hey, at least she is in Florida. Although I do know that Pensacola to Orlando is a very long trip. A lot of people think Florida to Florida, it's no different than parts of Texas to parts of Texas. It takes a long time to travel from one end to the other. So yeah. Not where you're as far north as you can go, and there's a few street light decorations, and some of the houses have lights. Oh wow! Well, I would imagine though that just the scenery in Alaska would be gorgeous. You're not traveling for the holiday, but boarding a cruise ship. Oh, where's your cruise ship going? Like, is it a European cruise? Is it actually I don't Mediterranean cruise? I'm trying to think of the different places. Bahama cruise. Where all are you going on your cruise? That's one thing I have never done. I have never gone on a cruise. I've wanted to. I've wanted to, and then I saw Titanic, and that kind of freaked me out. Because I feel like if I was on a cruise, I'd be checking them lifeboats. And I would want to be making sure that my cabin is somewhere near those lifeboats. Because I don't want there to be a door that I have to climb on top of. Okay. Um, so you know how like for some people, so here I live on the beach and I get people all the time. I love sharks. I absolutely do. I love sharks. And I get a lot of people that are scared to death of seeing sharks in the water. And um I've actually swam in areas that had sharks. I saw the sharks, knew the sharks were there, and I just kept swimming. Um, but there's other people that saw the movie Jaws and like freaked out, and now they don't step foot in the ocean. And I'm sitting there going, y'all, there is not really that much danger. Like you're freaking out over nothing. Now, when I say that and I talk about Titanic and being scared to go on cruises, other people tell me the same thing about cruises. So I'm like, okay. Oh, Marion. Well, I'm telling you, right now, kiss Carl for me and say, because I know that he's out of the hospital. I'm glad that hopefully he will get to feeling better. Just know that I am thinking about him. Um, But oh my gosh, I gotta know, Becky, where are you going? Where are you going on your like I want to go on a cruise so bad. How many of you have actually gone on cruises? Like are there okay, there's gotta be, right? Oh, what happened there? There's gotta be safety protocols, right? On a cruise. Um, I never know since I've never been on one, I don't know what to expect. Um when you pay for the cruise, is everything paid for? Like, do you get, or do you have to pay separately to dine, to do the activities there? I've never gone on one, so I'm always curious. Aaron, you've been on four so far. Oh wow! Last one was for 2023 for your 40th birthday. Well, I bet that sounds Disney cruise. Now, see if I went on a cruise, Disney cruise would be on the top of my list. But part of me is wondering, should I, if I ever did something like that, I think I'd want to wait to take um, my granddaughter on the cruise, right? Um, that's one thing I'm excited for is I can't wait to be able to take her when she's older to Disney and just experience because I remember experiencing Disney through my kids' eyes, and I think it would be so cool to experience Disney through her eyes, right? To see that little light up. Yep, Joe. See, Joe wants to do. We all should get together and do a diamond painting Disney cruise. Don't you think that would be fun? But I'm telling you, I'm going to be checking out the lifeboats. I'm going to be checking out the lifeboats and making sure that there's a way off and that we're not going anywhere that's going to be ice water. Okay, if there's going to be some ice water, we need to find it. Disney cruise need to go someplace else. But I'm assuming since it's coming out of Florida, you don't go in any ice. Um, you get seasick. Oh no. Um, I know that some people have told me that. Now I know for a fact there are these things. There's these seasick, uh, like little wristbands that do a pressure point on your wrist. Now, y'all, the only reason I know that I've never been on a cruise, so I never used one of those for like seasickness. But when I was morning sickness, I was actually told to get those, and those did actually work for that anyway. So I'm assuming it would work for seasickness, since that's what it was supposed to be. You watch Ghost Ship. Oh no, I'm telling you, Ghost Ship. You're in Georgia and super cold here too. See, look, we're not built for the cold cold. Um, Disney cruise on your bucket list. Yeah, I know, right? That was kind of like I used to go to a summer camp every year, and I'm not sure why, but one year I got the bright idea to watch Friday the 13th before I went to summer camp. Um, that was that was not a bright idea to watch that movie before going to a summer camp. Now, and the problem is that I watched it not when I went as a regular kid. I watched that movie right before going as a camp counselor myself. I was like, I was petrified because there was a point where it's in between the weekends because as a camp counselor, you're there the whole time, right? Because it's your job. And so it was in between weeks. So the campers would go home um, on Saturday and like Saturday morning, and then they came to camp, I want to say like on Monday morning. And so, you had, or Sunday morning. I just knew that there was a nighttime, at least one night that we had where only layover campers were around. And so, because there were so few, the girl layover campers went to one cabin and the boy layover campers went to another cabin. And you had a few counselors assigned to them. All the rest of the counselors, we just stayed in our cabins. And I remember um, laying there, and some of the boy camper counselors decided that it would be funny to play a trick on us. And so a lot of us ended up running to the same cabin. But like that's all that could process in my head was that movie before camp. I was not a smart bean on that one. Um, your mother-in-law just went on her first cruise as she got motion sick, but she did good. Okay, well that's good. Hello, Wanda. How are you doing, sweetie girl? I hope you're doing well. You watch the movie to see what's right. The worst case scenario. Like I would imagine that it's not going to be a very likely scenario that a hockey playing killer is going to come and get me at the camp, right? But at the same time, your brain still goes there when it's late at night, you're by yourself at a camp in a cabin and there's noises outside. Look, I can't help it. My brain went there. My brain went there. Would anybody else's brain have gotten my to this day? If I am somewhere, I have been at the school by myself because I was late grading and it was super late. And y'all, I am not kidding you. I heard noises from the classroom next to me and I know that there was nobody there. Now, now, do you think that I left the building right then and right there? I'm curious what you thought. What would y'all have done if you were in an empty school? I'm going to set the scene. I'm going to set the scene for you. Okay. You're in an empty middle school. It is late at night. And for whatever reason, the security lights that they normally have on are not working. So it is pitch black inside the school. The lights outside the school are also currently not working. You're in your classroom when you hear what sounds like talking beside you. I want to know, what would you have done? I'll tell you what I did, but I'm just curious what you would have done. I'm leaving that up. We're doing a little mystery here. What would you have done? Um, you would see that movie and yep, think all that would happen to me. That's exactly what I thought there. Seasickness. Oh, they didn't work for your mama? Oh no. See, I was hoping that they would work. Okay, so most things are paid for, activities and most food. You have upgrade. Oh, okay, okay. Just past your 63rd. Oh, well, Wanda, happy belated birthday. Whoop whoop. What are you kidding up? I'm curious. What are you kidding up right now? I am working on a Three Crazy Cats canvas. Y'all, this thing Do y'all want to see the picture of what I'm working on? Hold on. First, I'm waiting for your response on what would you do if you were in that situation in the school. And then if you want to see the picture of what I'm working on, I'll show you. Um, okay, Wanda, you would have gone over to talk to the ghost and left in a hurry. Oh, Nancy, get your gun out. Oh, Becky, you always get a balcony room? Oh, that's a freak out, call somebody. The moment you find out the lights don't work, you're out. Run. Left and called. Okay, so I'm in my room. Like I said, it's pitch black, and I'm wondering why in the world the lights in the hallway are not on. Now, at this point, I did not know that the lights in the parking lot were out as well. Okay, I did not know this. So I'm thinking, okay, I hear these voices, and I'm thinking, well, maybe the teacher was there. Maybe she slipped in and I didn't know. Hello, Christopher. I'm telling about what happened at a school one time. So, okay, like if I could have been watching this as a movie, I would have screamed at myself, just run. Don't go check out the noise. But what do I do? I go check out the noise. So I go to the classroom. I can still hear the voices. Like I'm not imagining it. I'm not on my phone. I am listening and I hear voices. So like I knock on the door and call the teacher's name and the voices stop. And I'm like listening. And I'm like, hello? And I'm like, are you there? And I don't hear anything. And so then I back away from the door and I hear the voices again. And I'm like, so I knock on it again. I'm like, are you ignoring me? Because I didn't have a master key. So it's not like I could get into the actual room. I'm like, are you there? Like, are you ignoring me? Like, what's going on? And it got quiet again. And then I hear a door slam farther on down the hallway. And I'm like, okay. So at that point, I got a little bit more freaked out. So I ended up packing my stuff and leaving. And that's when I realized that not only was the hallways dark, but the lights were off in the parking lot. My car's the only one there. So yeah, I really should not have freaked out, but I did. I did ask the teacher the next day. I was like, were you there at night? And she's like, what you talking about? No, I wasn't. I'm like, did you leave a TV on? Because that's what I thought too. And she's like, I don't even have a TV in my classroom. I said, did you leave your computer on? She's like, no. I was like, okay. Uh-huh. So I kind of decided at that point that I probably did not want to stay in. If I ever needed to do work, it got completed before everybody left. So that's what I did. Um, but yes, I was that typical person that you would have yelled at the movie screen, do not go check out the noise. But I sure did. Okay, I'll even give you a hint. Over here in my apartments, I heard gunshots. Y'all, they were very clearly gunshots. And I forgot that there were woods behind the apartments. So now, rather than just stay inside, my little happy behind walked outside to look to see if I could figure out where it was coming from. There are some days that my inquisitive nature, I'm like a cat. I'm worried. I'm worried that the cat curiosity gonna get me. They gonna get me and they gonna get me good. Um, Sherry, you're making Christmas presents right now. And you're oh well. I'm glad that my Christmas thing. Yeah, what are you making? Ooh, ring holders made of resin. Ooh, you know what I have? Okay, so Sherry, you know about resin. So let me ask you a question. I bought some resin, like mm, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Do I need to just? It's the AB resin. AB epoxy resin. Do I need to throw that out and get new, or is it usable? I'm just curious, asking from a brand newbie who don't know nothing. Okay, so does anybody? Now that I've said my little, I've got. If you're curious of other unexplainable phenomenon that I have, I have a couple more for you if you want to hear it. But let me first ask this: uh, in the comments, how many of you want to see a picture of what I'm working on? That's the That's the question I'm asking now. So everybody, anybody want to see a picture of the current canvas that I'm working on? And I'll wait and see what the chat says. Once I see what the chat says, oh, I may have to start over. Dang. Okay, I'm seeing a couple of yes. Okay. Okay. So I have the sticker sheet. Let me see if I can get it here where you can see it. So, see, this is from Three Crazy Cats. And look at her. She's called Heavenly Beauty. Like, do you see how gorgeous that is? Okay, so right now on the picture that I'm working on, so this is the top part of her wing right here, and it's going into these heavenly rays. Let me see if I can do it this way. There you go. Is that not gorgeous? Y'all, I could not resist this picture. And I'm telling you, this is the very first canvas that I've ever had from them. And I am absolutely, it's a square. They fit really nice. Like, look, you see this. Oh, sorry. Y'all see this is on a light pad. Okay, what is happening to my phone now? Come on. Come on. I touched the thing and it freaked out on me. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to leave it like that because it didn't like whatever I just did. But if you see, you don't see a whole lot of gaps from the light pad, if that gives you any clue as to how good the drill field is. So, this thing is gorgeous. She is stunning, right? I love her. Um, y'all. I'm really hoping that my granddaughter does call me Gigi. That is what I'm hoping. You sent me a picture of the stuff that you've been using. There is no mixing in valves. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, look, I'm ready to learn because I want to make some resin crafts. Okay, so here's the next question. Does anybody with the few little, oh, wait, actually, before I get into a story, I forgot. Look, I just looked at the time. So one of the reasons, besides the fact that I didn't go live last week because I was in an awful lot of pain. So I do apologize. I was really, really hurting. I had this bump on the back of right up underneath my ear, and I was scared it was my lymph nodes, but it was really big and very painful, and I could not do the live because I was in so much pain. But what we have to do now is, unfortunately, we had 9 prizes that were not claimed for Season of Spangler. Now, I am aware that most people in here might not have participated in Season of Spangler, but I want to do the redraw so that I have the names out there so that I can post it in the group that you know I have redrawn. See, Wanda, with 2-part epoxy resin, you might want to test it. If it comes out cloudy or doesn't get hard, throw it out. Amy, your granddaughter calls you Gigi? Well, I'm hoping she calls me Gigi. That was my plan. Okay, so I hope that y'all can bear with me with doing the redraw. So I had nine prizes that is not the right nope. You ever had sometimes where you click on something on the computer and it doesn't go to what you're supposed to go to? I'm not sure what happened. So the first prize I got to give away, so I got to go ahead and do this. So we had one person not claim a prize during week 2. So it is a $15 gift card with DP with sparklers. So I am going to go to week 2. I actually have to pull up a random number generator. So I can do this. And I am going to, let's see, I need 199. So I'm going to put in the generator from 1 to 199. And we're going to generate 69. Okay, so for the person who's going to win a KJ custom pin, well, now I lost the number. 69. Oh, goodness, what a number. 69 is going to be William Charters. William Charters. So, William, if you end up watching this live, I'm also going to put it in the group. You are the new winner of a KJ pin. So, congratulations. I'm having to do this all by myself right now. But I am trying to get it. So oh, sorry, not a KJ pin. I'm a dinglebat. William, you have won a DP, $15 DP with sparklers gift card. Okay. See, some days I don't get it at all. Okay. And I know I'm missing what chat is saying. Hold on, let me see what's chat. You just sent it. You got it on Amazon. Okay. Oh, Sherilyn, you're called GG by your 4 and 7. GG's Unite. Okay, sorry. GG's Unite. Okay, so now the next prize that we are drawing for in week 3, we actually have 3 prizes that we have to redraw for. So we have a pin, a diamond painting pin, custom pin from O'Brien Custom Turnings. So that is week 3. Let me go to week 3. I got to put in 194. 194. Okay. Here we go. Who is winning an O'Brien pin? Number 49. Okay, up we go to number 49. All right, so hold on, I got to double check something before I say this one. Because that would be really weird. Okay, so so the winner of the O'Brien pin is Teresa Williams. Teresa Williams, you won the O'Brien pin. Whoop, whoop. And y'all have to forgive me because I'm having to do this all on my computer so that I can make sure that I have these. Okay. All right, the next thing that we are drawing for is another $15 gift card from DP with Sparklers. Okay, another gift card for DP with Sparklers. Let's spin again. 175. Okay, let's go to 17. That's not the number. That's not what I wanted. 175. 175. That is Christina Wilberg. Christina Wilberg, you have won a $15 gift card for DP with Sparklers. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Y'all, I can't type for nothing. Okay. I don't know why it wants to be a Fidugi butt, but it is. That's what it's being. All right, so the next prize is y'all, I'm really surprised at this one. So this is a Butterfly Kisses. It is a tumbler and a notebook with the Season of Spangler, all the stuff on it. It's really, it's the event thing. It is really, really cute. Okay, so let's spin for that one. Number 122. 122. That is Sherilyn Dial. Sherilyn Dial. Whoop, whoop. Okay, hold on. So that one is Butterfly Kisses. Sherilyn Dial. Now, any of you that are winning, I need you to contact me, please, because y'all, we're not going to do another redraw. This is it. So if these people do not claim their prizes, they're just going to go unclaimed. I really hate to do, like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm not sure why we have had to, try to track down winners to get their prizes. Like, that makes no sense to me. All right, let me go back in the chat real quick before I get to the next. Okay, so nobody. Okay, so the next prize that we are giving away. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 prizes left. Okay, so that takes care of week 3. In week 4, we had another person not claim their O'Brien custom turning pin. So O'Brien custom turning pin. So let me see how many people I had in week 4. 197. 197. So I got to put in 197. Let's see who wins the O'Brien custom turning. Okay, so let's go number 79. Number 79 is Donna Parrish Moore. Whoop, whoop. Donna Parrish Moore, you have won an O'Brien custom turning pin. All right, let me copy it here. Go to our winners and paste. Okay, Donna Parrish Moore. Now, people that did not claim the grand prizes. So we had a grand prize from Butterfly Kisses also that was, again, the tumbler and the notebook with the event on it. Cute little, it was, y'all, it was precious with the cookies and everything else. So a tumbler and a notebook from Butterfly Kisses, grand prize winner. So I got to put in 1007 into the spinner. 1007. So hold on. 1007. Here we go. Spin. 257. Of course it would be 257. 257. 257. 257. If I say it enough times in my head, I'll remember it. 2, not 5, right? 257. 2, 2, 2. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I know she's not in the chat tonight because something happened earlier. But Sue Layden, if you go back and watch this, you have won. I'll contact her and let her know to watch it. She's had something major happen in the middle of Kara's live. And so I really hope and pray that she is okay and that everything is okay. So y'all, a lot of y'all know Sue in the chat. So please give her thoughts and prayers. Okay, so the next prize, hold on. I'm going to go back to the chat for just a second. I know. Chris, we had a lot to give away. We actually had a total of 41 prizes altogether that was available for winning in the event. So I know, right? Okay, like I can't believe that these people did not claim their prizes either. If I enter into an event that has prizes, I check to see if I won. Okay, so this next prize is a $20 gift card to Crafts with Crashly. Y'all, she has the best cover papers. I mean, like this is one of her cover papers that she created. They're thick, right? Wonderful, wonderful printing on it. This was one that I bought from her, and it has, or not that I bought, that she gave to us, has my name on it. Like this one was custom, but I mean, like she has the most absolutely adorable stinking, and she has pins also, so it's not just cover paper. So anyway, we're redrawing for a $20 gift card with Crafts for Crashly. Okay, so let's go and spin. 516. Okay, nope. It would help if I get over here. 516. All right, 516 is. Hold on. Nope, I have the wrong number. What is that? Oh, no, it messed up. Hold on. I got it. Why did it do that? Technology. Okay, so the winner is Laura Nisbet. Laura Nisbet. So you just won a $20 gift card to to Crafts with Crashly. Whoop, whoop. Laura Nisbet. I really hope that these people will contact me. Because like I said, if not, these prizes are going unclaimed. All right, the next one, y'all, this is another one that surprised me. We have an amazing creator, Sarah Ann, and she comes into lives all the time. So she did Sarah Ann Creations pouch. It is this absolutely adorable craft pouch that she created, and it was unclaimed. So we're gonna try to get a claim for it tonight. So here we go, generating. Now let me go to the thing and go down. 550. Woo, go down to 550. It's a lot of numbers, y'all. Okay, so 550 is Crystal Snyder Weisenbaugh. So this one is the Sarah Ann. All right, let me copy that. And the final prize that we have is the wedding memories. It is the diamond painting wedding memories that a subscriber very kindly donated for the event. So now let's go and spin for that person. 934. All right, so 934 is Pauline Van Bazooen. I know I said that name wrong. So you have, what did you just win? You just won Wedding Memories. Congratulations. Okay, so let me copy that. I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to make an announcement on the next event. Now let me go to the chat now that that's done. I'm going to have to make a comment on the, or make a statement on the next event about prizes, because it is crazy for me. Yes, Carolyn, I'm on tonight. Yes, usually I do go live on Mondays, but I was sick last Monday, and yeah. Oh, you just got your blinging in the new year and cover minder. Oh, yep, she's awesome. Yeah, it should be. Um, right, right. I would be checking everything I had to see if I want. Well, I mean, and all they had to do was contact me, right? We did the live, we posted it in the group with their name tagged. That's what kills me. We tagged their name um, in Facebook for them to contact us because and that's the whole thing is we need their email address, we need their address. So yeah. Hello, Bassin Girl Crafts. How are you? Michelle, you loved her pouch? I know, right? Oh, I know. It would be terrible if they were unclaimed. I hate it. Um, Cheryl, I am working on um, Heavenly Beauty. So, Kokisha, who does Butterfly Kisses, is also one of the owners of Three Crazy Cats. And this is Heavenly Beauty by Taza Creations. And so that is what I am currently working on right now. I know it's not a Christmas picture, but that's okay to me. Um, oh, so the grand prize was actually given away during the grand prize live. So that one was actually claimed, and Randall already has that one. So I know, Dawn, right? Congrats to all the winners. Please don't forget to claim your prize. Yeah, Wanda, I had done a Google form in the past, and what was happening is people just weren't filling it out completely. And, then I'm like, guys, if you don't fill it out completely, I have no way of getting up with you. And so now all I want them to do is just contact me. Just contact me and I will get you your prize. So, thank you guys so much. I can't believe we're already over time. Now, before I go, is there anybody who wants to hear the last little ghostly story? Um, I mean, I have quite a few, but there's only one other that I'll tell tonight, and I'll save it for another time if y'all want. But if you want to hear another little ghostly encounter that I have had, let me know. Um, okay, so I see two people that said me. I have even contemplated like doing something on my channel with it because y'all, I love ghostly stuff, and I've just had some really weird stuff happen to me. But okay, oh, sure, yes. Well, what I'll do is because honestly, since the event is over, because the event ended in November, right? The event ended in November. And so, we couldn't get them to claim. Couldn't I tried to give them as much leeway as possible, so I did it. Um, but the next event is March. It's going to be Draw with Spangler in March. Okay, so everybody wants to hear it. Okay, so I used to be when I was 21, I was an assistant manager for a theater company. Okay. Now, as an assistant manager, one of the things that we're responsible for is that when new movies come in, we have to put them together. Okay. And because this was back when it was actual film and not digital. So we had to put the films together in all these different reels. And so the reason why we had to preview the movie is we had to make sure that we put the reels on in the right order and that it's not upside down, because if it is, you got to run back up there and fix it. Okay. So it was already, we had this idea for Halloween. We had just gotten the movie. Halloween H2O was brand new, okay, to the theater. It had just come out. And so we had that movie, and the big bosses had decided that we were the only other movies that were going to be out for, I think it was like for a couple of weeks right there at Halloween, were older Halloween movies. You had Friday the 13th movies. You had some, I think there was a Nightmare on Elm Street. There was a Casper for the kids. And of course, there were other Halloween, with Michael Myers. So the problem is that after we got through previewing the movies to make sure that they were okay at this point, because you can't run them until everybody's out of the theater, all customers. So we couldn't even start previewing them until midnight. So now we're looking at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I finished up the office paperwork. My manager decided he was going to go ahead and go on home, and so did everybody else. And he said, okay, we need you to set up the projections for the next day. So what that meant is that I had to go up into the projection booth. Now, with this theater, you had along the back wall, you had multiple theaters, and then you had some going up this side and this side. So when you go upstairs on top of it, that's how it's laid out up there as well, because, well, it's directly above the theaters. And so what we had to do is we had to thread, because the movies had ended, right? So you had to thread the film up through there to get it so that the next day, all they had to do is hit start and the movie would start. Now, it is dark in the projection booth for a reason. It's dark because of the fact that if it's not, you would see it on the screen. So what happened was I go up there and I'm already a little nervous to be up there. And so I'm having to go from projector to projector. And okay, so we're on this long row, and I'm on this one right here. This is the theater that Halloween H2O is playing in, the brand new one. And right beside me is essentially it's a closet where they put the like old chairs and new chairs to replace old chairs. So it's like an equipment room. Okay. I have never once, while I worked there, ever been inside that room, ever. Everybody is out of the building. So I'm up there threading the projector, and I hear sound coming from beside me, and I turn and look, and I am not kidding y'all. The knob to the door is turning. So I sit there for a second. Now, this is one time that Curiosity girl did not do it. I would have said, Curiosity, go open the door. But I was a little terrified because keep in mind, I had just watched a horror movie. I had just watched a Halloween movie. I am currently threading a Halloween H2O movie itself. And there's nobody in the building, and the knob to the room is turning. I have no idea if there was somebody in there because my little curiosity self did not check. I decided, nope. I did not even, I did a bad that night. I did not even finish threading the rest of the movies. My little behind went running right on. I turned off all the lights, ran down the stairs, got in the office, got my purse, and just went on out to my car. Normally I would not have just ran. I don't know what it was about that night. I had already been scared that night because the janitors had decided to play a trick on me. And see, that's why I wondered if it was possibly the janitors, but I watched the janitors leave. I watched the janitors leave before I went upstairs to thread the movies. So, you know what I'm saying? And there's only one way to get up into the theater, the projections. And when you go up the stairs, the door locks behind you, so nobody else can come in. Okay. And the janitors do not have keys to the upstairs to the projection. It's actually the responsibility of the projectionists and the managers to clean up in the projection booth. I'm not sure why they don't want the janitors up there, but they don't. Like, we had to take out the trash from up there. Everything up there had to be cleaned by us because the janitors they didn't have a key. They didn't have access. So since I saw them leave, unless somehow someone had convinced them to let them sneak up there, I don't know. There was nobody up there. That's right. My brain said, "Run, get out of here." So I did have to face my manager the next day as to why the movies were not threaded already. And I explained, and he just looked at me like I had grown 3 eyebrows and stuff, um, because I didn't stay around. But like I said, unfortunately, I do have multiple other uh, spooky encounters that I have actually engaged, or that I've had happen personally to me. So maybe next time on a live, or maybe I'll do uh, when Halloween comes around, I'll try to do like a spooky thing. Actually, something that I would really love, and maybe this will do it. Maybe if you guys could send me any spooky stories that you have, I could try to include them in like a spooky story edition. So you guys like send me. So I've got my experiences. Um, Send me yours, and and tell me if you want me to credit, if you want me to say your name or whatnot. Um, to tell them, but I think that would be really kind of cool. Like, because I know I'm not the only one. I would love to hear other people's experiences, because I don't know, maybe I'm a little macabre. That's why when Kara and I talk about it, I am Wednesday, she is Enid. I am Elphaba, and she is Glenda. I am the darker, she is the lighter. I still have a good personality, y'all. It's not that I just, as I said, Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and I love spooky stuff. So, y'all let me know. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this. I know I have gone over my time. Thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, I do apologize that I did not go live last Monday, but I was scared that I had something going on with the lymph node. It was hard for me to talk. It was hard for me to turn my neck. And so going live was just not an option. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Go love up on your family. Remember, if you want, they have the Christmas premieres going on starting tomorrow. I think bright and early, if I'm correct. I think it's like starting at like 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all go hang out. Hopefully, y'all pop into my premiere, which will be on Christmas Day at 7 Central, same time that I normally go live. So it would be wonderful if y'all would pop in, and just be aware, be aware. The majority of my premiere is in chipmunk mode, because I had to cut the film down somehow, some way by time. And I will say it will make you laugh. I don't know how to say it, because as I was editing it, my behind was laughing my butt off, because of it was Brandy Unfiltered, Chipmunk Brandy Unfiltered. So if you like Chipmunk and you like Brandy Unfiltered, hey, you'll love the premiere. So I'd love for y'all to come in. I will be in the premiere. I will be in the chat. So I hope to see you guys there. All right, I'm gonna leave it like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until the next time. Bye, y'all.